Tag TV brings you daily news bulletin from India. Breaking news and views from India.
You are watching South Asia Newsline, and here are the top stories we are tracking for you on Wednesday, the 12th of November. PM Modi concludes landmark Bhutan visit. Energy, connectivity and cultural ties take center stage. Investigations continue at Delhi's Red Fort after deadly blast. PM Modi meets injured. And India rebukes Pakistan's allegations of involvement in Islamabad incident, calls it predictable tactic. And now for all the details. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi wrapped up a two-day state visit to Bhutan, reaffirming India's deep and enduring partnership with the Himalayan kingdom. The visit marked a new chapter in bilateral cooperation across sectors such as energy, connectivity and technology. We have a report.
India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi concluded his two-day state visit to Bhutan on Wednesday, strengthening India's long-standing friendship with the Himalayan nation through a blend of cultural, spiritual, and developmental engagements. During the visit, Prime Minister Modi met King Jigme Khesar Namgyel Wangchuk and Prime Minister Dasho Tshering Tobgay, holding wide-ranging talks on trade, energy, technology, and regional cooperation. The leaders expressed satisfaction over the progress in the Jelafu Mindfulness City project, a visionary initiative aligned with India's Act East policy.
It's also, I think, in terms of volume contributes a lot. So I think this energy partnership have, apart from hydropower projects, the electricity trade, and now solar energy and the MOU on renewable energy, which is, so it's a very, very wide-ranging thing. It is reaching new dimensions. There are transmission lines being built between the two countries, and it's really a very solid partnership which is in mutual benefit and is, I think, contributing to the relationship in a very big way.
A major highlight of the visit was the inauguration of the 1,020-megawatt Punit Sangcha 2 hydroelectric project. The project will boost electricity exports from Bhutan to India and deepen the energy partnership between the two nations. India also announced a concessional line of credit worth 4,000 rupees crore for Bhutan's energy projects and reaffirmed support for Bhutan's 13th five-year plan and economic stimulus program. 3 memoranda of understanding were exchanged during the visit, covering renewable energy, mental health services, and healthcare cooperation.
Has been extending lines of credit its partner countries to support their developmental efforts. We have extended such lines of credits in our neighborhood and beyond. This will be the first line of credit for Bhutan, and its focus is going to be energy sector. We are always guided by the priorities of the recipient country, our partner country. So eventually it will be for the government of Bhutan to select its projects, which will be funded under this concessional line of credit. I must specify that this is a concessional line of credit which is being extended by Government of India.
On the cultural and spiritual front, Prime Minister Modi participated in the Kalachakra Empowerment Ceremony, today, at Thimphu's Chenglimathang Stadium, part of the ongoing Global Peace Prayer Festival. The ceremony, presided over by His Holiness J.E. Khenpo, symbolizes harmony between time, cosmos, and human consciousness.
And police in India's capital New Delhi stepped up security at the Red Fort premises on Wednesday as investigation gathered pace after the November 10 deadly blast that killed at least 8 and left several others injured. Forensic experts were also seen arriving at the site of the blast, which has been sealed since Monday night and enclosed in white cloth barriers. Meanwhile, soon after returning from his two-day visit to Bhutan on Wednesday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited Lok Nayak Jayaprakash Narayan Hospital and met those injured in the blast. He also interacted with the injured and inquired about their health. Prime Minister Narendra Modi further chaired a high-level Cabinet Committee on Security meeting in the evening on Wednesday. He interacted with the victims and inquired about their health. Later in the evening, he chaired a high-level meeting of the Cabinet Committee on Security in New Delhi. And India on Tuesday slammed Pakistan's leadership for blaming New Delhi for the recent blast incidents in Islamabad and Warner calling the allegations a predictable tactic by Pakistan to concoct false narratives against India. In a statement, MEA spokesperson Randir Jaiswal said the move was to deflect the attention of public from the ongoing military-inspired constitutional subversion and power grab unfolding within the country. The remarks came after Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif blamed India for incidents in Islamabad and Wana without offering any evidence. Earlier on Tuesday, at least 12 people were killed and 36 others injured in a suicide blast in Islamabad's G11 area. Pakistan's Defence Minister Khwaja Asif also blamed neighbouring Afghanistan after the incident, saying it had pushed the country into a state of war, Reuters reported. Meanwhile, India's Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar met Canadian counterpart Anita Anand on the sidelines of the G7 Foreign Ministers meeting in Niagara, Canada. In a post on X, India's Foreign Minister Jaishankar congratulated Ms. Anand on successfully hosting the G7 summit. He also expressed appreciation for the progress made under the India-Canada Roadmap to 2025, which aims to deepen cooperation in trade, energy and critical minerals. Canadian Foreign Minister Anita echoed those sentiments in a post on X, noting that the discussion covered trade, energy and security and people-to-people ties, key areas where both nations see major potential for collaboration. The talks come amid renewed efforts to strengthen ties between the two countries following a recent visit by Ms. Anand to India. The meeting follows Ms. Anand's visit to India last month, during which both sides unveiled an ambitious plan to boost cooperation in key economic sectors. And the World Food Programme has issued a dire warning about the worsening humanitarian crisis in Afghanistan. Millions of children and mothers are at risk of severe hunger as the country braces for another harsh winter. Aid officials say time is running out to prevent a large-scale catastrophe. John Iliff, World Food Programme's director in Afghanistan, cautioned that as winter approaches, any reduction in assistance could worsen the crisis and put children's lives at risk. According to the World Food Programme, severe food shortages, poverty and limited access to essential services are pushing vulnerable communities to the brink. The agency is working with local and international partners to deliver food and nutrition support, but warns that resources are running dangerously low. Experts say without a significant boost in international aid, the coming months could bring widespread malnutrition and disease, particularly among women and children in remote regions. The World Food Programme warns that without urgent international support, this winter could become a deadly season for millions. A group of Gen Z leaders in Nepal has finalized a draft agreement that urges the government to recognize the Gen Z uprising of September 8 to 9 this year as a political movement and a response to dissatisfaction with the country's democratic processes, lack of representation, and growing distrust in the governance structure. According to the Kathmandu Post, the draft agreement is to be signed with the government and submitted to the interim Prime Minister Sushila Karki's advisors. The government is expected to examine the 9-point proposal, which seeks to institutionalize the demands and political message emerging from the Gen Z uprising. That's all in tonight's edition. We'll see you same time tomorrow. Good night.
Tag TV brings you daily news bulletin from India. Breaking news and views from India.